Welcome back. Now, Miss Hype Namibia is a prestigious pageant organized under the Hype platform that is helping young people excel, an initiative aimed at empowering and uplifting young Namibians. Now, the event is scheduled for the 1st of November 2024. Now, joining us with more insight on this beauty pageant is the organizer of Miss Hype Namibia, Mazuu Katjipi, as well as one of the finalists of Miss Hype Namibia, Kakuua. Good morning, ladies, and welcome to the show. Okay. Now, perhaps let me start with you, Mazuu. Your slogan talks about every step counts, reflecting the journey of personal growth, talent discovery, and cultural celebration. Talk to us about why this beauty pageant was established and what this theme that I have just reading, what does it mean?
The whole concept behind the Miss Hype, it's more of a platform. We created this platform for young people to find themselves and showcase their talents and also embrace their cultural diversities. And also looking at, when it comes to culture, we lean into more of the Western life. And so with the beauty pageant, I think the queen or the person that is going to be crowned is going to highlight that more of how the young generation should embrace their culture and talents. And that's why we created this whole platform.
We always talk about the issue of enhancing Namibian culture, but we, in saying that we are so much focused on Western culture, but do you feel that we are at the point where we can actually develop a Namibian culture? Because we all have our different cultures as Namibians, but are we at the point whereby we can say we have developed a Namibian culture that is inclusive of everybody else? I know the Ministry of Sports, Youth and National Service had a cultural group which encompasses of all different Namibians within one cultural team that performs, and they are able to perform a variety of these things. But are we close to getting somewhere, sort of having some Namibian cultural identity?
I believe with our slogan, every step counts. So every step, even the thought is a step. So with this whole platform, I think we are getting there. And I believe our girls will also put in the work of making our dream come true. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Caroline, as one of the finalists for Miss Hype Namibia, we know that beauty pageants are growing on a daily basis. Talk to us about, from your personal point of view, what is the aim of Miss Hype Namibia, and how do you plan, perhaps, should you win, perhaps you are a finalist, I mean, you are one step closer. I mean, how will you differentiate this from the rest of the other beauty pageants that are happening in the country?
Thank you very much. So I don't really have much pageant experience. This is my first pageant. And my expectations of the pageant was to build my public confidence or camera confidence. And anything that I would like to change, maybe it's just putting the message out there that maybe we are not always ready to step up to the plate, but when it's your time, you have to get up so that you can hold the mirror for others to reflect on themselves. So if you can do it, I mean, what is holding them back?
So right now is your time.
This is my
time.
So
you're ready. So you've gotten rid of the cameras, you know, not being afraid and being shy in terms of the camera.
Yeah, this is the beginning of that journey.
Okay. Now, but however, so far, congratulations making it to the final. Let's talk about what inspired you, though, besides hoping that you will win and to make a difference. What really inspired you? I know you did say that this is your first one, but what inspired you to participate in this one?
Okay, so I am a positive youth development activist, and I believe that I am doing a lot of shadow work, but there's nothing to really account for the work. So I need to put myself out there for people to recognize all the other shadow work that's being done behind the scenes. Yeah, that's it.
Now, let's talk about the fact that, you know, Mazuu, this is it's due to be slated on the 1st of November 2024. Is this the first of its kind that is taking place?
It is its first.
So it's setting a precedent.
Yes.
Okay. Have you learned from all the others how they were taking place and maybe looked at the shortfalls that were there, and are you also hoping to fill that gap, seeing that it's the first time? Because I mean, when it's your first time, you want it to come with an
impact. Yeah. I myself am also a beauty pageant. I'm in that industry. So with this whole foundation, I think it's also just a highlight of my life. Me putting, like, what I've done in my life, I'm putting it out. I'm giving it an opportunity for the rest of the girls to take, to take responsibility now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but how ready are you for the final? Today is the 15th. We are left with around about 16 days before the event takes place. Are you ready to wear the crown?
As a believer of Christ, nothing but grace. I'm counting on his grace.
If the Lord is for you, who can be against you?
Exactly.
So you're definitely destined to wear the crown.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. Now, Mazuu, let's talk about the fact the event is scheduled for the 1st of November. What are the logistics? Where is it taking place? Who's invited to attend? How many other finalists are there? What can we expect?
Okay, so there are 10 girls, and then the venue is not yet scheduled, or not yet. We're still looking for a venue, like a proper one, because what we've looked at is they're not really giving what we want. But and then what to expect? I mean, you are expecting diversity, so many things that are not really in the pageant industry. It's gonna be coming from the hype.
Coming from the hype.
Yes.
Okay, we hope to get more details concerning the event as it draws closer. But ladies, thank you very much for making time to speak to us this morning, and may the event be a resounding success.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having us.
Okay. Now, that was Mazuu Katjipi, who is the organizer of Miss Hype Namibia, as well as Caroline Kakuua, who is a finalist for Miss Hype Namibia, talking to us about this event.